Silas, who served for around 30 years here in the church, and a lot of those people were, some of you were actually baptized or christened or married. From him, and then we move on to right. So this is a rare photograph of the church back in 1960. And obviously we move on to the late 80s, the Father Anastasios Salapatas, who served from 87 to 93. And as I said again, we're grateful for his support on this, and his son Dimitri, as Father Nicholas mentioned earlier, is with us today. Right. And this is from 1991, Blessing of the Waters, Atlantic War, a rare photographic moment for us. This is how the church was, the area in 1992. Remember this empty plot of land. Many things happened afterwards. This is the church, the Salvation Army building, St. Mary's Church. Many things happened, and it's a testament of how far we have progressed as a community. So again, photographs from the church. And here, a visit from Dr. Rowan Williams, and obviously the late Archbishop Gregorius, and then our president, and the treasurer. So you see in a younger version of themselves. And obviously, okay, in 2015, this was an important day. So that's again the same person, Katerina Landru, and her late husband, Dimitris Landrus, who the church hall actually bears his name. This was a celebration, this was a great idea of the bishop, because obviously because of his ill health. In fact, he sadly passed away a few months later, but we had a chance as a community to celebrate him and his life while he was actually still alive. And His Eminence, Metropolitan Amphilochios of Kissamos and Selino, who served here as an archmatrite from 1993 to 1998, he was elevated to the rank of a metropolitan, in essence a bishop, back in 2005, and he's based in Chania in Greece. He came to take part, so this is a rare photograph, an interesting photograph from that time. And we have now three clergymen in succession: Father Anastasios Salapatas, Metropolitan Amphilochios, and His Grace Bishop Iakovos, obviously that we have here today. And this is a lovely photograph that I took. I really enjoy it. I really appreciate. I admire this specific outfit. So obviously, he served as an archmatrite, a very reverend archmatrite in the community from 2000 until 2022. When obviously in 2021 he was voted anonymously from the Ecumenical Patriarchate, and he became a bishop of Iakovos of Claudiopolis, and from March 2022, he's in London, in the largest parish that we have here in the UK. Unfortunately, we don't have him with us, but the people in London are very lucky to have him since then. So, this is a church in the early 2000s. Obviously, there is a bit missing here. It was, you can notice how things developed and changed and improved. And this is a plot of land. This is how actually Cardiff looked when I came back in 2002. This empty plot of land. And the centenary celebrations. The late First Minister of Wales, Rhodri Morgan, in 2006, he visited our church here with the late Archbishop Gregorius, with an icon of St. Nicholas. So he was the First Minister from 2000 to 2009. And obviously, I'm very happy to see Father Daniel, that he is here with us. We love him so much. And he was there at the time. He had established a very important Orthodox community in North Wales, in Blaen, now Festinian, and I strongly advise everyone to go and see his church and community. As a part of this celebration in 2006, obviously, the clergy conference, obviously they visited And sadly, some of the clergy, including of course the Archbishop and one of the bishops, are not with us today. Have sadly passed away. So this is how actually we had this annex for the church, and this is now the side entrance. So many building works in order to accommodate the needs of the people. So for example, when everyone wants to go inside, they are not getting wet. This is very important, especially for young children and mothers. This is the plaques with all the donors and benefactors, and in fact we are grateful that we have actually members of the Papalios family here today with us, and great benefactors of the church, and members of the Embiricos family as well. So, these families actually, they started, they built in effect with their ancestors, they built the church, and we're grateful for their ongoing support throughout the years. I have some photographs basically of the church. This is like obviously Christ Pantocrator, so the Christ in the middle of the dome. This is like a typical Byzantine style church, the one that we have. The church is holy altar, and you can see obviously the changes that you will see in the next photograph. Depending on the time of the liturgical year, the ecclesiastical year, there are some changes here. Obviously different colors and everything. And of course, the church's temple, which was part of the renovation that took place under Bishop Iakovos back in the period 2000 to 2002. And it's a monument, it's unique really, honestly, here in Wales, that's the only word. And it's a brilliant church altogether. This is the front entrance. For the people that do not know, this is the church hall underneath, and of course this is on the top, the first floor. This is where the priest in charge at the time, whoever it is at a given time, actually resides. And we're very lucky again that we have relics of St. Nicholas in our church. It's a great blessing for us. Now, I will move on to the second part, which is actually the Greek Cypriot Association of Wales. The building was built in 2009, renovated in 2018, and was built in that empty plot of land that I mentioned earlier, so next to the church. And on the first floor of that building, it's actually the Greek School of Wales is actually based. The numbers fluctuate each year, but approximately there are like 75 children up until the age of 16. So the school actually offers up until, I suppose, GCSE and A-level education. And there are also classes for adults with around 15 to 20 students, which shows that many people who actually, most of them, as far as I'm aware, they do not even have any Greek ancestry, and they simply want to learn Greek, which is impressive and admirable. So, and that is a photograph from the entrance of that building. And these are photographs from the time in 2007. Your Excellency, one of your predecessors, the then High Commissioner at the time, he came to, was the Founding Stones celebration. And obviously afterwards, at I would imagine at various celebrations anyway that took place during that time. And these photographs are actually on the, and you can recognize most of you yourselves, that we have on the booklet. It's quite recent, of course, 2007. This is a photograph from the Greek school with the current committee. Obviously, a current priest in charge, Father Nicholas, the president, Konstantinos Goratos Kyriakidis, and Pavlos Giacomi, our chanter. They went. This is basically at the beginning of every year. The priest goes in order to bless the new school year. And but this is not only what we are or what we do. So we are involved in various activities because obviously we are a community that is open and transparent. And for example, we participated in the Queen's Battle Relay at the Commonwealth Games back in 2017 when they visited actually our part in front of the church. Okay. We had discussions about our future, what is happening with David Melding, NAM at the time, in 2018, here actually in the Cornerstone. Many of us came and we had a very fruitful and a very interesting and productive discussion in order to convey to our counterparts what will happen at a very, as you can imagine, stressful time back then. Then we attended an event. Again, Katerina Lange was actually, she's not in the photograph, but she was a candidate for an Ethnic Minority Welsh Women Achievement Association Award. So we went with the bishop at the City Hall, and we had a chance to meet the current First Minister of Wales, Mr. Mark Drakeford, who kindly also sent us a greeting for the booklet that you have in your hands. We are very happy and smiling there. So, and this is from, obviously in 2019, we have a new Archbishop, Archbishop Nikitas of Thyatira in Great Britain, and these are photographs from his first visit. This is from inside the church with the bishop and also Father Nicholas and other people here. And again with various community members and the children. Because the Archbishop really cares about the education and the future of the community. So, and a panoramic, in a way, photograph from some people that they haven't been on the balcony of the church. This is how it looks. You can see here the bishop and the chanters, and this is how it looks from the balcony. Now, again, here we had an event here, and we had obviously clergy, trustees, church committee members, and members of the Papalios family that I don't want to embarrass them too much to mention them all the time. And this is actually a photograph from this year's Easter celebrations, Holy Saturday night. That's the only time of the year that, in essence, we have a night service. So Father Nicholas, the priest in charge now, he addressed and proclaimed that Christ is risen in front of the congregation. Obviously, there are very many people, as you can imagine, in this direction, but obviously I had to focus on Father Nicholas when I was taking the photograph. So this is from an event that took place last year. Here, our president, the former Lord Mayor, Councillor Graham and Hinchay. There was an event that took place in Cardiff Bay at the Gold Exchange, and they, very interestingly, again, this is on the booklet. They have taken this photograph under, in effect, a photograph of a former Lord Mayor. So it was a very interesting place to take this photograph. Now, what we are doing is this is not only a church community, and we're only talking about the church and what we're doing with the school and everything. We, as I said, okay, we are an extrovert community. We care about the causes. We care about the communities. Most of our people were actually born here in Wales and in the UK, so we contribute. In fact, as a charity ourselves, the church actually spends a lot of time in order, via the Ladies Philanthropic Association, who is basically the branch of the church responsible for the charitable purposes. We are making several donations. I can only show you some photographs of institutions that they are more obviously public and they're organized. Obviously, various things are happening. Individuals and families here and abroad are being helped, but obviously these are things that, for confidentiality reasons, are not being announced. But nevertheless, so we went, this was, and I have sporadic from various years, 2017 for example, Noah's Ark, the Tiny Lives Appeal, 2018, British Heart Foundation, 2018 again, the Alzheimer's Society, Marie Curie in 2019, just a few days prior to the pandemic this was. And again as well, Noah's Ark in 2019, so there, as I said, okay, there are just some photographs. And because obviously the Philanthropic Association is responsible for this, they kindly, ask me sometimes to escort them, and that is why you see the same people, it's not for any other reason. So also what we're doing every year, and this is hosted in the church hall, for the Macmillan Cancer Support, there is an event almost every September. And for example, this is a poster from 2018. And again, an indicative is a thank you letter from the Macmillan Cancer Support addressed to us as a thank you for what was happening at the time. This is how actually it looks. What we're talking about, we have, this is a massive effort from the ladies, that they are the cornerstone of the community. So you can see, you cannot imagine how many hours they spend in order to organize this, to do everything. to cook, to prepare, to serve, and actually they dedicate graciously their time and efforts. So we are grateful to them. So this is how amazing it looks, all this delicious dessert. I was very lucky to eat that day, so I can tell you in person. So it was amazing. So, and again, so this is in essence who we are, though. In practice, this is our church, but as I said, there are various activities. We are a community that cares. This is the fact that we have invited, and we were lucky to have so many representatives from various organizations, institutions, and many other people that they were unable to come, obviously, on this specific day, but although they would have liked to attend. It's a testament of the great work that we have been doing for a century and a half. And on behalf, obviously, of all our committee members, we'd like to thank you very much for your time and attendance here today. So that's all from me, really. I would like to thank you. And thank you very much. And without further ado, I will ask His Excellency the High Commissioner of Cyprus to speak to us.
Good afternoon. Your Grace, Reverend Fathers, my good friend Stephen Doughty, MP. I know the Lord Lieutenant and Mayor have left, but I think their presence and also the presence of many others who were at the church this morning is indicative of the respect that they have for this community. Thank you for your very kind invitation to be with you today, and also on behalf of my wife, Karine. It's been an absolute pleasure to be with you, and particularly on such a momentous occasion as you celebrate the history of this community. A community that is an extremely vibrant community. I had the opportunity to visit the school as well. So I'm very pleased to see that the Cyprus government, and here we have the Director of the Cyprus Education Department as well with us, to see that the Cyprus government is doing what it can to help the children here in teaching the language of Greek and also our culture and our history. Today's event is a significant milestone, and one I think that allows us to reflect on the remarkable journey that has brought us to this point. And I think to express our gratitude to all who have contributed to the vibrant tapestry of this community. And I think as we commemorate this remarkable anniversary, it is essential to pay tribute to the founding members of the Greek Orthodox community of Cardiff and St. Nicholas's Church. Father Nicholas, it's a pleasure meeting you as well, and also to say from speaking to people here how much you are loved and revered here, as was Bishop before you, who I think took 22 years. That's a long stint. That's even more than an ambassador, by the way. The vision and determination of the founders were the cornerstone of this community. And I think it's important to remember the inspired first priest, Reverend Timothy Hathry, whose unwavering dedication played a crucial role in organising the community, not only in Cardiff, but also across the River Severn in Bristol. And I think the story of this community is a reflection of our broader diaspora, a testament to the enduring spirit of migration, adaptation, and the unbreakable bonds to our roots, our religion, our culture, and our family. And over the last 150 years, this community has not only survived, it has thrived, become an integral part of the cultural and social fabric of the vibrant capital city of Wales. This journey has been marked by resilience, unity and dedication to preserving our cherished traditions. I'd like to end by again thanking you for inviting me here today, to say how honoured I am to be here with you, to thank you also for what you are doing for Cyprus. I say that our community is our ambassador in every town, and what you're doing to keep Cyprus on the radar screen and the issue of trying to end the division of the island gives us sustenance at High Commission. And I know you'll probably hate me for doing this, but I do want to recognise also the stellar work that Stephen Doughty does. Okay, as a true friend of Cyprus, and Stephen Thank you very much for your kind invitation. Many, many congratulations, and many, many more years of this incredible community. Thank you.
So, thank you very much, Your Excellency. So I call now call to the podium the Consul of Greece here in the UK, who is representing, of course, the Ambassador, and, of course, the Greek Embassy, Mr. Christos Goulas. Then,
ευχαριστώ πολύ. Σας ευχαριστώ όλους πάρα πολύ για την πρόσκληση. Θα ήθελα να ευχαριστήσω εκ μέρους του κυρίου Πρέσβη όλους σας για την πρόσκληση και όλες τις δράσεις και το έργο της κοινότητας και για τη σημερινή δράση που δείχνει το έργο που έχετε επιτελέσει και εσείς και όλοι οι προκατοχοί σας τα τελευταία 150 χρόνια. Η ελληνική πρεσβεία βρίσκεται πάντοτε στο πλευρό των απόδημων συμπολιτών μας που διαβιούν και προοδεύουν στο εξωτερικό, προωθώντας τον ελληνικό πολιτισμό. Υποστηρίζουμε τις δράσεις που συμβάλλουν στην ενίσχυση των δεσμών της κοινότητας και βρισκόμαστε στο πλευρό των συμπολιτών μας για την καλύτερη εξυπηρέτησή τους και τη συνδρομή τους στις ανάγκες που ανακύπτουν. I will now continue in English. Your Grace, Your Excellency High Commissioner of the Republic of Cyprus, respected clergy, honorable guests, and the Honorable Education Coordinator of the Cypriot Education Mission, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure and my honor to be here with you, joining the celebrations for the 150 years of the historic Greek community in Cardiff. I would like to convey the best wishes of the Ambassador of Greece, Mr. Yannis Tsaousis, who was not able to come today due to other obligations. The long history of this community represents the long presence of Greek citizens in the United Kingdom, especially of seamen and businessmen, even before the Greek Revolution, but mainly longer than a century ago. This is a presence that has contributed to an active exchange of goods and ideas, but also helped establish the excellent ties and connections between Greece and the United Kingdom. The Greek community in Cardiff is one of the oldest Greek communities in this country, and the unique church of St. Nicholas, protector of seamen, one of the oldest churches in the Greek Orthodox churches in the United Kingdom as well. We are grateful to all the members of the Greek community for the invaluable work which kept the Greek culture and faith alive for many years, while successfully integrated into the local Welsh society. Many thanks to you, Your Grace, and to Father Nikolaos, as well as to Mr. Aspros and Mr. Arapis and all the members of the Greek community in Cardiff. This community serves as a lively proof that the Greeks abroad advance and excel in various fields, while supporting both the local community and the fellow Greek citizens and Philhellenes. The Greek Orthodox Church and the Greek School are two good examples of the common places and initiatives. The Greek Embassy supports initiatives like today's gathering, which enhance the bonds between the members of the Greek community and also with the mother country. Furthermore, they strengthen their contact and Upon this opportunity, I would like to thank you again, Mr. Doughty, and the other representatives of the local authorities for joining today's celebrations. On our part, we stay close to all Greek citizens living in the Wales and the whole of the UK, but also to other citizens who require the support of the Greek Embassy in order to better serve their needs and provide any assistance when it is needed. We wish good health and success to all and every one of you and wish another 150 successful years.
Thank you very much. Now, basically, the moment that you have been waiting for, His Grace, Bishop Iakovos of Crete. Afterwards, I have a surprise for you, and then we'll have the wrap. So, nobody, please, no, nobody. Αγαπητοί μου πατέρες, εντιμότατοι άρχοντες, αγαπητοί μου φίλοι και ενορίτες μου, κατά την προσφυλή φράση ότι «φίλοι μου εστέ», με βαθιά αισθήματα ευγνωμοσύνης, χαράς και συνάμα δοξολογίας προς τον Τριαδικό Θεό. Βρίσκομαι εδώ ανάμεσά σας, εκπροσωπώντας τον Σεβασμιότατο Αρχιεπίσκοπο Θειατήρων και Μεγάλης Βρετανίας κύριο Νικήτα, του οποίου μεταφέρω την πατρική αγάπη, το ενδιαφέρον και την αρχιερατική του ευχή για ένα καρποφόρο μέλλον της κοινότητός μας. Ο Σεβασμιότατος εκφράζει τη λύπη του που δεν μπόρεσε να παρευρεθεί μαζί μας λόγω ανηλυμένων υποχρεώσεών του στο εξωτερικό. Συγκεντρωθήκαμε σήμερα για να εορτάσουμε και να τιμήσουμε πανηγυρικώς τα 150 χρόνια της ελληνικής κοινότητος του Κάρντιφ. Ως ιερατικός προϊστάμενος, επί 22 έτη ταπεινής διακονίας στον ιστορικό ιερό ναό του Αγίου Νικολάου, σε αυτή την όμορφη πρωτεύουσα της Ουαλίας, αισθάνομαι υπερήφανος. Υπερήφανος διότι γνωρίζω τους κόπους, τις θυσίες, την δημιουργικότητα και την εργατικότητα αυτών των ανθρώπων που συνέβαλαν τα μέγιστα στην ανάπτυξη και στην ενότητα της ιστορικής και σημαντικής αυτής κοινότητας και μας παρέδωσαν τον όμορφο ιερό ναό και τα κτίρια που ανήκουν σε όλους εμάς σήμερα. Ο ελληνισμός και η ελληνορθόδοξη μαρτυρία αφήνει ένα ανεκτήμητο θησαυρό στον κόσμο, ένα αιώνιο και πολύτιμο λίθο μέσα στο μοσαϊκό της σύγχρονης πολυπολιτισμικής κοινωνίας. Αυτός ο θησαυρός είναι ο ίδιος ο πολιτισμός μας, η ίδια η ιστορία μας, οι χριστιανικές μας αξίες και η πλούσια ελληνορθόδοξη μας παράδοση και παιδεία. Αυτός ο πολιτισμός, ο οποίος ουδέποτε καταστρέφει αλλά δημιουργεί, δεν εισβάλλει αλλά ενσωματώνει, δεν απειλεί αλλά προσφέρει ειρηνικός και θυσιαστικός στο σύνολο της ευρύτερης κοινωνίας, δίνοντας γνώσεις, πνευματικότητα, παιδεία και πολιτισμό στην οικουμένη. Ο Γερμανός ποιητής Johann Goethe γράφει χαρακτηριστικά ότι είναι ο νους και η καρδιά για τον άνθρωπο, είναι και η Ελλάδα για την οικουμένη. Ταυτόχρονα όμως, το έργο και η ζωή της ελληνικής κοινότητάς μας εδώ στο Κάρντιφ αποδεικνύει την αναμφισβήτητη σημασία της Εκκλησίας για τον απόδημο ελληνισμό, όχι μόνο συμβάλλοντας στην ιστορία και στην ενότητα της κοινότητας, αλλά και παραμένοντας ως φάρος ορθοδοξίας και χριστιανισμού, εκφράζοντας την οικουμενικότητα και ποιμαντική μέριμνα της Μητρός Εκκλησίας της Κωνσταντινουπόλεως. Ο τέος και καλύτερα θα έλεγα ο μακαριστός First Minister της τοπικής ουαλικής κυβέρνησης Rotary Morgan, ομιλώντας κατά τη διάρκεια των εκδηλώσεων για τα 100 χρόνια της Εκκλησίας του Αγίου Νικολάου, απέτησε φόρο τιμής στην συμβολή της ελληνικής κοινότητας στην κοινωνική ζωή της Ουαλίας ανέφερε χαρακτηριστικά. We owe Greek civilization so much in modern ways. Democracy itself has its origins in Greece, our 7 years old National Assembly, giving us autonomy over the domestic agenda, devolved to us is based on the democratic principles first espoused in Athens more than 2,000 years ago. The Greek Orthodox Church has made for centuries a huge contribution to Christianity. Να μου επιτρέψετε να συνεχίσω με λίγα αγγλικά. Celebrating the 150th anniversary of the Greek community in Cardiff with all of you here present truly fills my heart with joy and honor. Having served as the priest in charge of the community of St. Nicholas for 22 years here in the Welsh capital, I welcome you all on behalf of our spiritual leader, His Eminence Archbishop Nikitas of Thyatira and Great Britain. I convey His Eminence's paternal love, his greetings and congratulations for 150 years of the Greek community's presence and work here in Cardiff, and his prayers for a bright and fruitful future of the community. The first official meeting of the Greek community of Cardiff took place on the 18th of December 1873, organized by the English Orthodox priest Father Timothy Hatherley, ordained within the jurisdiction of the Ecumenical Patriarchate in Constantinople. In 1903, the Cardifian Greeks finally communicate with the Ecumenical Patriarchate, the Mother Church of Constantinople. The community was then officially recognized by the Holy and Great Synod of the Mother Church. The letter was brought to the community by Father John Georgiadis, the first Greek Orthodox priest appointed by the Patriarchate as the parish priest of St. Nicholas Church. The beautiful Church of St. Nicholas was built in 1906, and the official inauguration took place on the 24th of April 1919, presided by the then Archbishop of Cyprus, Cyril III. To this day, the Church of St. Nicholas, the Greek Cypriot Brotherhood, along with the Greek School of Wales, remain the three pillars of this vibrant community. Hellenism in Cardiff, as is the case throughout the diaspora, has remained united, strong, and creative only under the ecumenicity, the ethos, the blessings and guidance of the Mother Church of Constantinople. Within this context, Hellenism can truly open its arms to the wider world to share its rich and diverse civilization and integrate respectfully, peacefully, and boldly into today's contemporary multicultural society. May we honor these rich 150 years of history by cultivating and enriching the work and stature of our community, offering an even brighter future for our younger generation. May God bless you all and keep you under His protection, granting peace, spiritual growth, unity, patience, and love. Thank you very much. Σε λίγο τελειώνουμε. Θα γίνει τώρα η κλήρωση. We'll have the raffle now, and then basically prizes we're trying to ensure. Thank you. So what we have actually is a song from the children of the school, but we're trying actually to set it up. Θέλω να εκφράσω την απέραντη ευγνωμοσύνη μου σε όλους εκείνους που δεν είναι μαζί μας σήμερα, που συγκινήθηκα πάρα πολύ, που είδα πρόσωπα σε αυτές τις φωτογραφίες, που είχα την ευλογία και την ευκαιρία να συνεργαστώ μαζί τους και να ομολογήσω τους κόπους αυτών και τις θυσίες τους, όπως και όλων εσάς που συνεργαστήκαμε όλα εκείνα τα χρόνια, τα 22 χρόνια μαζί. Θέλω να σας πω ένα μεγάλο ευχαριστώ. Ανοίξατε το δρόμο της ζωής μου εσείς, γιατί μαζί σας δούλεψα με ευσυνείδητα, έδωσα κι εγώ όλο μου το είναι για σας και για την Εκκλησία του Χριστού μας. Και η Εκκλησία, ο Αρχιεπίσκοπος Νικήτας, με επέλεξε να φτάσω σε αυτό το αξίωμα της Εκκλησίας, στον 3ο βαθμό του Επισκόπου. Γι' αυτό οφείλω πολλά σε εσάς. Και κάθε στιγμή που έρχομαι εδώ, μπαίνοντας μετά τη γέφυρα προς το Newport, αισθάνομαι, όπως σας έχω πει πολλές φορές, ότι έρχομαι στην πόλη μου, ότι έρχομαι στην πατρίδα μου. Γιατί σε αυτή την πατρίδα εδώ έζησα περισσότερα χρόνια από ό,τι στην πατρίδα που γεννήθηκα. Και εσείς είσαστε και θα είσαστε και θα παραμείνετε η οικογένειά μου. Και γι' αυτό εύχομαι και προσεύχομαι έστω και από μακριά να σας χαρίζει ο Άγιος Νικόλαος υγεία, μακροημέρευση, δύναμη, την κάθε είδους ευλογία να σας χαρίζει ο Χριστός μας, να συνεχίσετε το έργο αυτό και να διακονείτε την τοπική μας Εκκλησία, ώστε να προοδεύουμε όπως προοδεύσαμε 150 ολόκληρα χρόνια. Ο Θεός, ο Άγιος Νικόλαος, να σας χαρίζει ό,τι καλύτερο στη ζωή σας. Σας ευχαριστώ όλους εσάς που είστε εδώ και μακαρίζω και φωνάζω με όλη τη δύναμη της ψυχής μου, αιωνία η μνήμη αυτών που μας παρέδωσαν την Εκκλησία μας, που μας παρέδωσαν όλα αυτά για να τα έχουμε σήμερα εμείς και να συνεχίσουμε το έργο τους και την προσπάθεια που έκαναν. Να είστε καλά. Σας ευχαριστώ. Now, a song from the Greek School of Wales.
autograph.